Rainy day blues? Craft with me at April Storm Paper Studio. Cozy vibes, messy pages, and pure journal joy in under 30 minutes.
Hey, creative souls. Welcome to April Storm Paper Studio. Today's a craft with me. So, just a rainy day and a junk journal page coming to life. I'm going to be using the blues, grays, and a little chaos. Grab your supplies and let's get cozy. New here, hit subscribe for more ASPS magic. Are getting ready to put some chipped sapphire. Actually, no, strike that. That comes later. We are actually using vintage photo and getting this ephemera inked. This is a kit, a digital kit called Beautiful Blues, and it's by Sunflowers Indoors and Terry Lee at Sweet Pea Papers. All their information will be linked below. It's an absolutely stunning kit. I thought it fit the mood, it fit the day, and it's beautiful to look at. So I got that guest check inked up. How's you all's weather? How yous all doing? It's just good to be crafting. Sometimes I tell myself I'm not going to ink in this kit, and every time I ink, because it's just it enhances so much. It ages and it enhances. I love it. Now with these gray pages, I painted those with acrylic, and then I sprayed some of Lindy's glimmer spritz spray, and it just turned out beautiful. And then I took some watercolor and blue and took it around the edges and used a paintbrush and brought it on out a little bit, and I love it. I glued these two book pages together and put some of that same gray without the glitzy spritz on the book pages. It takes the inkwell that painted paper does. I had so many phone calls, so I couldn't keep the recording. So thus the voiceover. Either way, we're still crafting. Now what I'm doing is creating the backdrop in my journal for tomorrow's special show. So that's what I'm doing here. Please back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll have the next video up, and it's about a story, rainy day story, and a tiny surprise. So you don't want to miss it. Some hot tea. What are y'all drinking? I splattered that gray on there, no rhyme or reason. Just did a little finger painting. absolutely adore how the Beautiful Blues kit looks up against that paint smudged book page paper. It just is so pretty. It needs a pop. I love it. Go back a little bit to delay. Not fair to the viewers. They're stuck on. Did you all think the Beautiful Blues journal card looked up against that book, good up against that book page? Let me know down below. Talk to me. Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves so far. I'm making a nice wide pocket to fit the folded book page in. I'm going to decorate that folded page. A few spots to journal in and a few ephemera pieces to add. I love how they did the art on this guest check. It's just gorgeous. And there were several guest check styles in the digital kit that you get. Impressed. Again, that's Sunflowers Indoors and Cherry Lee at Sweet Pea Papers. Get out some laces and fabric. Assorted pieces of fabric here with some crocheted yarn that's silvery, shiny, and a little strip of blue ribbon. Pieces are translucent pink and white. I had a safety pin laying there on the desk, and I decided that I would put that and one of the little mini tags that I have from the kit. It just looks so pretty on top, dangling with it. What I'm trying to pick up right there. Today's been a long one. Nowhere near over, and it's been a long one. But it's been a great one. Y'all got any pets? I've got Prince and Daisy, a little Pekingese and Shih Tzu hybrid, and an American Shorthair. She would be considered mixed breed. They're my babies. I have 2 sons. They're grown and on their own, and 2 grandsons. I'm very blessed. Just waiting for one of them to give me a little girl. I just love that journal card. Just love it. I'm pleased with how things are turning out. I wish I had had enough time to pull more things out, because I thought about them later after the fact. I decided to make those movable instead of mounting them down or making a pocket. They could be changed out with other things, rotated throughout the journal. I love having that option when I'm writing in them. Sometimes I feel like I forget to make enough of those little swap out spaces. And good. I'm going to use this coffee dyed paper to make some writing spaces for my paper. It'll look really nice and clean and aged. I wish I had used the chip sapphire on these along with the vintage photo, but I didn't think of it at the moment, and then I glued them down. So plenty enough of the glue throughout the rest of the journal, so it's all good. Just put down and have a perfect writing spot with the look of the book page. I've not got to use this stencil much, so I'm going to check it out. Too light. I think it's time for more vintage photo. Better. But enough that you can still write, but it's got that faint image. How's you all's crafting turning out? What Ian's working on? Let me know down below. I want to know how your day's been. What's the weather? What you working on today? I'm putting an eyelet in this guest check just for looks. Now on camera, I don't put any fabric in it, but later I remember to do that. And you'll see in the photos, it just looks so lovely with the addition of that fabric. A broken necklace that has these teardrops. I'm going to use a teardrop charm later. I do it later. I don't do it on camera at this moment, but you'll see it later. I'm sorry I don't always stay in frame. It's so hard to remember to do when you're letting that process flow. So this is what we have. I'm going to put one more on the front side. I'm not treating it like a regular booklet. That's why it's going to have the writing on the front like that. I just made a batch of coffee dyed paper and I got some really nice results. And I also got quite a bit of light that looks more tea dyed. Well, that's what we've come up with. This messy beauty. What's your favorite junk journal trick? Drop it in the comments. Like if you crafted along and share with your crew. Subscribe for more April Storm Paper Studio magic. Ilara's rainy day storyboard goes live tomorrow.